What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol BBIG for Vinco Ventures. On the left-hand side, we have the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. First things first, this will, of course, be an update. We've talked about it extensively on the channel in the past. Recently, we talked about the failure to really hold above 3 on that move right there, and as of today, we did have a hammer candle from Thursday, but today's action just negated what was done on that Thursday session, right? So an inverted hammer on today's session, again, sort of undoing some of that work from the buyers. Now, if we take a look at the 30-minute intraday time frame, I do think that we have some critical, levels at play here, notably this 228, right? If that starts to go, I do think we see lower, probably underneath this 222 and actually to the Thursday low of day. So let's go ahead and adjust that. We're really going to look for 218 instead of this number. So let's remove that drawing. And that's your flush point, right? And obviously, we know we're not actually going to take advantage of that to the downside. It's a hard to borrow stock, and the put volume's actually pathetic here. So, this is today's expiration. Let's even go out a week, right? You can see there's really no volume in the puts. So you're not going to short this. You're just going to avoid longs at all costs. And really, if I scrunch up the daily time frame chart, you can see we've been in such a steady downtrend that there really has not been any reason to start fishing for longs inside of BBIG over the past couple of months even. So with that out of the way, we know we're not looking so hot from the daily. That's if we get the breakdown of the 228. The only reason to get long on this name that I'm seeing at least would be a breakout up and over 240, and also make pretend with me, extend that to the left, also capturing some of those data points from right around in there, the lows from what was that last Friday, about a week ago here. So with that being said, right, if this breaks, where's your target? I would start to argue for either the resistance trend line, depending on if this is early on Monday, or just generally these sets of lows from in the past, right? So again, another very small structural area here, and you're not trading for much range. I mean, that's a 10-cent move here inside of BBIG, and we're in a solid downtrend. So I wouldn't push my luck any further than that, especially if you're just taking short intraday scalps. Like again, this might last the course of 5 minutes. If there's a really volatile open, it might last 30 minutes if it's the first 30-minute open of the day, or it might happen in the afternoon. Let's say it's after 2 o'clock. There's a pattern that was put in, bull flag into the afternoon, then it breaks. Maybe it takes about a 30-minute move or an hour move into the end of day. I don't entirely know, but to me, this is something to scalp for. You're not just going to start picking swing trade entries here because there really is no pattern unfolding here on the daily time frame chart. If you are a swing trader and you're looking to get into this thing, I would want to see it at least above. Let's go ahead and grab the other tool. Try that again. So zooming back in, I would want to see it at least above 262 for some sort of pattern like this, right? Potentially an inverted head and shoulders, maybe, right? So that break there could take you higher, closer to about 3. We know this breakdown was emotional, so maybe that structure is retraced fairly quickly. That's the only thing I'm seeing from a swing trade perspective on the daily time frame. That's going to wrap up the video. If you enjoyed it today or learned anything new, let me know in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description, and all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.